The foundation, a strategic approach to sales presentations. A strategic approach to sales presentations. Effective selling is not about a rigid script. It is a fluid process of adaptation. We call this adaptive selling. You must skillfully fit your sales dialogue to the specific customer. This requires changing your approach based on the person's unique business situation expressed needs. Top sellers are not just good talkers. They are exceptional planners. They are exceptional listeners. Their role, uncover problems and present valuable solutions. Customer-centric mindset is the bedrock of successful sales interactions. It shifts the focus from selling a product to helping a buyer achieve a better outcome. A well-conceived presentation strategy is the blueprint. It has 3 key components. First, establish clear, realistic objectives. Know precisely what you want to accomplish by the end of the conversation. Second, develop a detailed pre-sale presentation plan. The critical pre-approach, homework and first impressions. The pre-approach phase is where much of the hard work of selling is done, long before the actual meeting begins. This crucial preparation is a 2-part process. The first part involves the planning and research you undertake before the day of the call. This is your homework. Review all available information about the buyer and their organization. Study past sales records. Review notes from previous contacts. Scan any relevant industry news. Use this research to set appropriate objectives for the call. Form educated questions that will guide your discovery. The second part focuses on planning the first few minutes with the buyer. This is about choreographing your opening. You cannot leave this critical window to chance. Develop a checklist of what you intend to accomplish in those opening moments. Decide how you will introduce yourself and your company. Plan how you will build initial rapport. Prepare what opening questions you will ask to move into needs discovery. A well-planned opening sets a professional, competent tone. It shows the buyer you value their time and prepared thoughtfully. Your pre-call planning should yield clear, actionable objectives. For an initial meeting, aim to establish comfortable rapport. Earn the right to ask deeper, need-payoff questions. The presentation structure. Core concepts for adaptive success. True adaptive selling is built upon the integration of 4 foundational strategic areas. The first is your relationship strategy, which is your plan for building trust and establishing a strong, positive connection with the customer. People buy from people they trust and like. The second is your product strategy, which involves becoming a true expert on your offering and learning how to position it effectively as a solution that creates tangible value. The third is your customer strategy. This requires a deep understanding of your customer's business, their decision-making process, and the specific needs and motivations that drive their buying behavior. The fourth and final pillar is the presentation strategy itself. This is where the other 3 strategies converge. It is the tactical plan for how you will present your solution in a way that is perfectly tailored to the specific customer and their situation. An effective presentation strategy is not a one-size-fits-all script. It is a flexible framework that allows you to respond dynamically to the customer's reactions and questions. This adaptability is what separates top-performing salespeople from the rest. It ensures your message is relevant, compelling, and directly addresses the issues that matter most to the buyer. To maintain clarity and control during the sales call, it is helpful to follow a 6-part presentation plan. The approach is the first and one of the most vital stages of the sales presentation. Your initial words and actions set the tone. Establish your credibility quickly. State who you are. State which company you represent. Give a valid business reason for the meeting. This is not the time for a lengthy company history. Show you're a competent professional. You're there to offer potential value and respect their time and intelligence. Often the approach starts before face-to-face. Send a well-crafted email. Send a brief LinkedIn message. Use phone calls, but with precision. Plan your opening to give a clear customer benefit within 30 seconds. Use social contact. Reference a shared connection, or reference a recent article they published. Be polite, professional, and buyer-focused. During the approach, hit 3 objectives. First, build rapport. Second, capture full attention. Third, transition smoothly to need discovery. Ask permission to ask a few questions. Make small talk purposeful and centered on the buyer. Don't talk about your weekend. Once you have established initial rapport, your next task is to secure the buyer's interest and attention. There are several proven methods for opening the presentation effectively. Agenda approach. Briefly outline the topics you'll discuss, which gives the buyer a sense of control and clarity. Product demonstration approach. Immediately show the product in action, allowing its value to speak for itself. Referral approach. If you were introduced by a mutual acquaintance, mention it, because it leverages the credibility of the person who sent you. Customer benefit approach. Start with a specific benefit the buyer can gain, immediately answering their unspoken question, "What's in this for me?" Question approach. Ask a thought-provoking, open-ended question that gets the buyer thinking about a problem or opportunity. Survey approach. Use a piece of surprising data or a quick poll to start discussion. Premium approach. Offer a small, high-quality free sample or gift, which can create goodwill when used appropriately. To create a powerful and flexible opening, combine 2 or more of these methods. For instance, use a referral approach followed by a question. John Smith from Acme Corp. suggested I give you a call. He mentioned you were looking for ways to reduce your production downtime. Is that a priority for you this quarter? This combination quickly focuses the conversation on a relevant business issue. Use a simple business contact worksheet to plan and practice these openings before a call. Many salespeople, both new and experienced, struggle with call reluctance. Call reluctance is the fear or anxiety associated with making initial contact. That plan maps actions you'll take before the meeting, during the meeting, after the meeting. Finally, renew your commitment to outstanding customer service. This is not a platitude. It's a conscious choice to put the buyer first. Be prepared to serve, not just to sell. This strategic thinking moves you beyond transactions. It positions you as a consultant and a problem solver. Before you speak to the customer, form a hypothesis about their potential challenges and how your offering might address them. Make your objectives measurable. Example: get agreement for a small-scale pilot, or secure a meeting with the head of engineering. These concrete goals guide the conversation. Your plan becomes tactical steps to meet those goals, ensuring each part of the presentation has purpose and direction. The promise to serve builds long-term relationships and trust. Show it in how you prepare. Show it in how you listen. Show it in how you follow through. Invest the time to understand the customer's world before selling. Be honest about what your product can do and what it cannot do. When customers sense your motive is to help them succeed, they become more open, more collaborative, more willing to see you as a trusted partner. This foundation of service turns the sales call into a collaborative exploration of possibilities. Ask about their business. Ask about a recent company achievement. I saw the press release about your new facility in Texas. That must be an exciting time for the company. Show you've done your homework and are genuinely interested. Buyer-centric focus beats generic, self-focused chatter. It is a normal human response. The key to overcoming it is to take small, manageable steps. Practice your opening statements until they feel natural. Maintain an optimistic outlook and focus on your goal to help the customer, not just make a sale. Remember that feeling nervous is normal. It shows that you care about the outcome. If you are anxious about team calls, practice with your colleagues until it feels comfortable and coordinated. By preparing diligently and focusing on service, you can manage this fear and approach each call with confidence. Every objective must end with a clear, agreed next step. Secure a commitment for a specific next action. Conduct a full product demonstration. Present a formal value proposition comparing alternatives. Ready to put this into action? Download the sales presentation checklist, subscribe for more lessons, and share with your team.